pattern types. What are the types of process patterns? We have seen that process pattern is nothing but to identify the problems and also solutions to those problems. So let us see what are the types of patterns. We have the three types of patterns. One is the stage, and next one is the task, and next one is the phase. We have the three types. Let us see the first one, stage pattern. So what is the stage patterns? Stage patterns is nothing but it describes the problems associated with the framework activity for the process. That means stage means at a particular stage you will have some problems associated with the framework activities. So framework activities, we have seen that what is the framework activities? Work task. So in the first slide of this session we have seen the framework activities. Work task, work products, quality assurance points, quality assurance, and fourth one is the milestones. So these are some work tasks. Framework activities. These are the framework activities. In software engineering, in order to develop, we have to go for the process framework activities. These are the activities. So in order to do these activities, we have to see the problems. What is the problem associating with each? Okay. So work task, after doing the work task, you have to develop the software product. In order to develop the software product, what is the quality assurance? Where we get the quality assurance, and where we get this, what are the milestones of in achieving the product. So these are the things we have to go for that. So this stage process is nothing but is mainly depends upon the communication. So we have seen some of the activities. In those activities we have seen communication. So stage pattern is mainly with the communication part. Okay. And second one is the task patterns. We have seen I said that only three patterns. One is the stage, task, and phase. So second one is the task patterns. So what is this task patterns defines? This task patterns defines a problem associated with a software engineering action or work task relevant to the successful software engineering practices. That means, so while developing of a software product, so we will go for some actions. Actions is nothing but some work we are going to, that is a communication, planning, we said some actions, activities. So by doing those activities, there will be some problems with that. So how to overcome those problems? So that is defined in the task patterns. And next one is the thirdly, stage patterns. So phase patterns. Phase, PHASE. So it defines a sequence of framework activities that occur with process even when overall flow of activities iterative in nature. That means process models. Process models are different with the process flow. So what we have seen in this session are the process flows. How the process has to flow. That means the series of actions, activities, and tasks. How to they have to move. That is set by the process flow. So how that process flow can be designed is the process models. These two are not same. They are different. Don't confuse about these two words. These are two words. Okay. Process model is different. Process flow is different. Okay. So in phase pattern, so the sequence of framework activities. So framework activities, what we have in work task, work products, quality assurance, and milestones. Okay. That occur with the process even when the overall flow of activities is iterative in nature. So we have seen in the iterative process flow. In iterative process flow, what we have to in iterative process flow, the activities are iterated. Iterated means looped. After communication, you go for the planning. After planning, if you get any error within the planning, again you go for the communication. So that while designing also, if you have any error, again you go for the communication. That means you are iterating. That means you are looping within each other. So this is the iterative in nature. Okay, this is for example for the task pattern is example for the architectural design. So architectural design means the overall design of the product. Architectural design. Whereas phase pattern is for the requirements. While collecting the requirements, the phase pattern will be worked. So whenever there is a problem within the process activities, again you go for the phase requirements. Again you go for the requirements. What are the requirements given by the stakeholder? So you will take again the requirements from the stakeholder, and you have to do again the process activities, the framework activities. Okay. So this is the process pattern types. And next. So there are some process assessment and improvement. So process assessment and improvement means, so how you people get more marks if you conduct the more exams to you? Okay. So why you are conducting the mid exams for you people? Why you are not allowing to write the directly the sem-end exam? So why we are conducting the mid exams? Why we are conducting the quizzes? Why we are conducting the assignments in between? Because so in order to motivate you to study more to get the good marks. So like that also, in order to get the good product, we have to go for the some quality checking, some assessments. Assessment means that is nothing but some exams, like that. How we are conducting the exams to you, like that we have to conduct the some examining for the product. Okay. So this is the process assessment and improvement. So after writing the exam, what you come to know? After writing the mid exams, okay, for this question I wrote this answer, but that is not correct answer. I have to write this answer. So that is the way you think. Like that also, while developing of the product, the software engineer will think. So after the assessment or after the assessment they had done for the software project, what they are developing. So they come to know, okay, this is the improvement we have to do. Then only it will be according to the requirements of the stakeholder. Like that they will come to know. Okay. So first one is the standard CMMI assessment method. CMM is nothing but capability, maturity, model. So in the starting of this course, in first session, we have seen that CMM models. So okay, so I have tell the in 1990s we get the some software engineering tools and software engineering assessment, quality assessment process model came into existence by CMM. Okay, so that is the capability, maturity models. So what are those models we will see in later units. So this is one of the CMMI improvement. So CMM is nothing but there will be some levels 0 to 5 levels. They will have the 5 levels. So how you will get in the 2 mid exams in order to write the sem-end exam, like that. Also for getting the final product, it will go for the 5 levels. Okay. So in this assessment is called as a SCAMPI. That means Standard CMMI Assessment Method for process improvement, for improving of the process. So it provides what it provides. It provides a 5-step process assessments, models that incorporate phases. So we have some phases: initiating, diagnosing, establishing, acting, and learning. That means the product what you develop it will undergo for the 5 steps. What are the five steps? Is initiating. So initiating is nothing but initial step. What are the things it has to do? So diagnosing. So what are the problems or any errors are there or not? And next one is the establishing. So what it is going to be done? Acting. So other environments, in using other environments, how it is acting. And learning. So if there is any error, how to recover that? For that, is there any models are there? So this is the CMM model. This is one model. And next one is SPICE. So SPICE is nothing but it is also ISO and IEC model. So these are the some models for the development of a software product. How we are getting some ISM model marks, some agriculture products. For agriculture products, you will have some mark. What is that mark? AgMark. Some marks will be there. ISI marks, ISO models. Like that, some marks are there. So what that marks will indicate? That marks will indicate the quality of the product. Okay. So in this standard, it defines a set of requirements for software process assessment. What are those requirements is? So the main intention of this standard is to assist in the organizations in developing a objective evaluation of the efficiency of the defined software process. So whatever the software they are going to develop, so is that the process they are applying for that product is the efficiency one or not. So that is defined in this ISO mark. Okay, ISO or IAC. So the SPICE, that is one of the standard mark. And next one is the ISO 9001 to 2000. So this is very popular trademark for the software. Okay, so in this software, it is for an organization that wants to implement overall quality of the product systems or services that it provides. So what is the product is doing? So is it providing a quality one or not? So what is the services that is doing? So it is a quality one or not? So that is checked by this ISO mark. So this is one of the standard. It is a standard. It is directly applicable to the software organizations and companies. It is given to the organization companies and companies. So wherever we have seen those ISO or IEBC and CMMI, the SPICE that are applicable for the products, whereas ISO mark is for the organization and companies. It will given directly to the organizations and the companies. So whatever the product they are developed by these companies, they can give the ISO mark. Okay, and next. So summary. So let us see the summary of this session. So firstly, we have seen that process framework. So what is the framework and what is the process and what are the things that we carry in process and what is the framework umbrella activities we have seen. And nextly, we have go for the process flow. So different 5 types of process flow we have the evolutionary, iterative, linear, four flows. And identifying of a task. So how to identify one task in a software project development. And next, we have checked the we have seen the process patterns. So what is a process pattern? So how to identify that? And also types of the process patterns. We have the 3 types of process patterns. What are those 3 types? Task, phase, stage. 3 types. And finally, we have seen the process assessment. And improvement. Okay, so these are the things we have seen in this session. Thank you.